relax. And the body knows that. The body knows when it's treated well. It responds to that. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for coming by. If you're new here, welcome and be part of the family. If you're returning, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to talk about self-care. 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 What is self-care? How can you plan for your self-care? And all that, we're going to learn that in this video. So if you like this kind of content, please consider watching till the end and share your experience and how you do your self-care. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's begin. What is self-care? Self-care is the act of doing things that improve your physical and mental wellness. Now, we live in a very busy world where sometimes you can actually forget to put yourself first or give yourself priority, but it's important to constantly try and have a self-care time. So this depends with whether you are working, like if you work 7 days in a week, then you can schedule that maybe after you put the kids to sleep or early in the morning, because it needs to be also a time that you can have time with yourself, by yourself. I feel like that for me is very, very important. Most times when you talk about self-care, we tend to think about it has to be money involved, but that is not necessarily true. Also, quote unquote, depends on what you're intending to do. There are people who go over and above to do their self-care, maybe because you feel so worn out and you want to take yourself for maybe a vacation. That's part of self-care by yourself, maybe. But let's talk about the simple things maybe we do maybe once a week or once 2 weeks, like that, to just make sure we have energy to carry on with the week. So it doesn't have to be money involved, and it can be simple things depending with the kind of person you are. Maybe you're looking at just clearing your mind, your head, maybe you're looking at just having enough sleep. Maybe you're looking at just making yourself happy. You can watch that comedy show and it makes you and your mood to be. Maybe you have time and you want to take care of mind, body and soul. Or maybe you want to take care of your body. You can go for a long walk and think, and maybe you want to do some yoga, meditation. So all that we are going to learn them today. All right, so if you're like myself, I like to schedule my self-care days during the weekend, because that's when I can have someone, hubby can stay with the baby and I can have some me time, and let me tell you something, it's super sacred. And now I feel like when I don't do a self-care that following week, you can actually tell that there's something that is a bit off, because I like and I really enjoy some me time. I really enjoy getting things done and like getting myself in on to rethink, reset, and also to have energy for probably if it's the week. Now it can be different in your case because people are in different places and maybe you work throughout the week, so it can be a bit different. Let's say if you work throughout the week, I would think maybe you can do that maybe late at night, or you can do it early in the morning. It doesn't have to really take you a lot of time, and that's why a little planning is very, very important. How much time do you have for your self-care? How much time have you allocated for your self-care? And I always say self-care doesn't have to be over and above. It can be simple things. And as I have my notes here, I'm going to just go through and explain to you examples of self-care or other ways that you can do self-care from the comfort of your home is getting it depends on what you want to deal with. Let's say If you want a mental self-care, you can do yoga if you know how to. You can meditate. You can just meditate. You can listen to your music. You can journal if you like to journal. That can really help you if you're doing mental self-care, because sometimes we tend to think that we are strong, we can manage, we can do this. But like any other thing, if you don't remove the trash or things that are, either disturbing your mind, or they are things that are not important and you keep thinking about them, you just need to throw them in that trash and forget about them. But you can do that only when you have the time to think right, and that's when you need that self-care time. Very, very important. Even if it's just like 30 minutes, but just some time to rethink. Now, let's talk about mental self-care. Now, you can read your favorite book, or you can look for a book that can help you in for that situation. You can also listen to music if you love music. Music to me heals my soul. Like, another thing, if you're dealing with mental self-care, is you can also call if the situation is very tough and you feel like you don't have the confidence maybe to talk to either your friends, or you don't have time to talk to relatives. You can call a therapist. There are a lot of therapists in the online. There are a lot of therapists online. Some are even free. I remember the COVID time, there was a line where you can get a free therapist, talk to them. I don't know if it's still on right now, but you can always get a therapist and they're not really expensive. You can find, there are many, so you can always find something that works for you. And the good thing about a therapist, because I've used a therapist before, is you're talking to someone as you're talking to someone who is non-judgmental, 100%. And then they get to ask you questions, understand, they're professional, and you feel so good. And they tell you what is the problem exactly, depending on how you've answered the questions. So that can be something, because sometimes you deal with things, especially mentally, and you sit there and they say, okay, I can't talk to, they will judge me, they will do this, your friends, and then the problem also of telling a lot of maybe things that you're dealing with, especially if it's something really, really personal. People get to judge you. Even your own relatives, they will judge you so much. But if you're able to get hold of a therapist, someone who doesn't know you, someone who's professional, someone who is going to help you get out of that in a very like professional kind of way. And if you're dealing, maybe if it's your body, you see like things are not right. Sometimes our bodies give us a lot of signs, like they are those ting, but we tend sometimes to ignore. But sometimes it's important, and a self-care, it's important to like listen to your body and know that, okay, you know what, something has to be fixed here. So if you need like physical self-care, for your body, you can make sure, first of all, you need to make sure that you have a good night's sleep. Very, very important. Like, if you have sleep issues, trust me, your body will always have issues. Like, I remember this time that I used to have, like, I wouldn't sleep at all. So I was having really bad sleep issues, and I had to, to start doing things to make sure that I can fix that problem, because you don't want to wake up in the morning and you feel 10 times tired. You want, when you wake up in the morning, you're fresh, you're good, you have energy, to move on the day. So another thing you can do is make sure you drink lots of water. And I always say water is very important for the skin, of course, but also for the body, like generally. So make sure you drink a lot of water, make sure you take those walks. If you don't go to the gym, if you go to the gym, the better. Go to the gym, that's part of self-care for your body. Like, take a relaxing bath, or if you're not bath person, you can do a really long shower, and it really helps. And also listen to your favorite music. I said music is food for the soul. If you like music can really help you. Another thing you can do is, as I say, watch your favorite film, and it can really boost your mood, give you a lot of, energy. Like, it can make you to get so relaxed. Make sure that you make delicious, healthy meals. Like, when you say delicious, sometimes we think about junk because it has to be juicy and it has to be simple things that, and thanks to YouTube, there is always, from Gordon Ramsay to simple people who cook normal, healthy meals that you can do every day and make it a lifestyle. So taking care of your body, because you remember what they say, that what you put in is what comes out. So if you eat good food, your body will respond and you will have more energy. But if you eat junk, I'm not saying junk is bad, but once in a while you can have junk, but not every single day, because otherwise you'll have a lot of toxins and your skin will show, your body will be tired. You will not have energy to do things because your body is so tired. If you like to journal, then writing things you like about yourself really helps you to boost your confidence. And on that point, I'm going to say something like, always make sure to, sometimes, we all have those bad days that we feel bad and we feel like we feel bad and we feel like we are not enough. We feel like we don't deserve certain things. But it's really important to make sure that you can give yourself that. Write things you like about yourself. Write yourself a letter. Make sure you can reward yourself, because it really goes a long way, especially for someone like me, who sometimes I can do things until I feel a burnout, and then I don't want to do that same thing for some time. That's where self-care is very, very important. I like affirmations because they really keep me going. They really help me to keep me going, because Lord, motherhood, work, what? It's not easy, but thank God, by the grace, we are, we're making it happen. But you know what? Those self-care days are like a must. I like to have and spend time by myself sometimes, because it's important to have that energy to move on. Now, another thing is spending time. If you're not an introvert, spending time with loved ones. It can be your friends, colleagues, your own family, like your husband, your kids, your sisters, your friends. Spending time with people, you have those hearty laughters, you have those kind of jokes that really brighten your day. Those are really important things. And another thing, thanks to technology, is to call if it's your parents or your friends, your sisters, if they're not there with you. Like myself, I like to call my friends, I like to call my relatives, to talk to them, to, and these days, internet is everywhere, so it's really, things are really easy now to just, connect with people who are far from you and just, have a conversation, enjoy. And that really helps you, because sometimes when you're lonely and when you feel lonely, you tend to, a little stressed sometimes. To the second part, which is skincare. So a lot of times, especially us ladies, we like self-care. You see someone with a mask, what taking care of ourselves, like, you know, how we look. And that, I feel, as a woman, is very important, because it really boosts your, the moment you look good, it really boosts your confidence, your so the moment you look good, you feel good, you smell good, it really boosts your confidence, and it also boosts your self-esteem. And let me tell you something. I remember these times that I used to wake up, shower, and just wear any kind of t-shirt. I'm talking about back in the day, right? Any kind of t-shirt, and, you know, just random thing. You know, I'm not saying you wear a dress to stay in the house, maybe, but just well-fitting clothes, even if it's a tee, a well-fitting cloth that's not, you know, that's not torn, that's, you know, ironed, and leggings or shorts really makes you and feel good, you know. And I'll tell you something on that note, like, confidence and appearance really go hand in hand in so many levels. Like, think of those days that you used to wake up in the morning, and, you know, you wake up, you do a bit of maybe workout, 10 minutes, 10 days, 10 minutes or 15 or 20, or meditation in the morning, and then you get into the shower, you know, get yourself clean and smelling good, and dress up, like, dress in clothes that are, you know, even if it's a tee or whatever that you're wearing, but something that really makes you feel good. Touch up, maybe if it's the eyebrows, you don't need to do like a really full face beat, no, but you can do just your normal morning routine skincare routine, morning skincare routine. Oh Lord, English. Normal morning skincare routine, and, you know, get your hair well done. You know, for those of us who wear wigs, my sister, don't stay with those controls. It will just make you, okay, at least for me, it just makes me feel so, I don't know, you know. So I just get myself my wig, I wear my wig, and I am ready for the day, you know. And I will tell you something, as ladies, the way you look, it makes you feel good and have energy for the day. The day I wake up and I don't know, you know, shower, and I look, I don't know, some kind of way, trust me, that's how my day will go. Like, it's really, and it doesn't have to be anything out of this world, you know. And when you try and do these things, like making sure that you're always well put together, it really goes a long way. Like, I make sure I have, you know, well done nails, and I do them myself. I have even a video, I'm going to put it down here. You can, thanks to YouTube, there's a lot of DIY stuff that you can do to yourself. This I started doing during the pandemic, and I am a pro, and I like doing my nails since then. I like, just make sure you have, it's the simple things, as I said. Make sure your nails are done, even if they're short. You don't need to nail extensions like this, just short nails. What you just need to do is to make sure that you don't have chipped nails. That is something that really shows people that you really don't take care of yourself at all, you know. So it's better to just remove them completely. If you have chipped nails, remove them completely and just make, you know, a clear kind of polish. And yeah, make sure you have your nails together. Make sure your hair is well oiled and it looks good, you know. If you wear wigs, if it's a curly wig, if what, just make sure you know, detangle it very well. Put some, you know, not shampoo, put some, you know, some spray on it, just to make you to feel good. Because sometimes as women we think, okay, I will only look good when I'm going out of the door. What about when you're inside the house and maybe you work from home? Like some of us, you need to, look the part. You need to look the part, not for them, but for you. And that's why I have one slogan that keeps me going: do you, for you, by you. Like, do you. Everything you do is for you. So let's say you make sure you take care of your skin, and that you can do from skincare DIYs that you can do at home. You remember the turmeric mask that I swear by? This was almost full and now is finished, so I need to order this. So try and make sure that you're doing the daily morning AM and PM skincare routine, which is very, very basic. Like it can be something like, getting yourself a good, face wash. This is from Garnier Bio. I love. This is game changer, you guys. Garnier Bio products are just the best. The price is good and they work so well. Like right now, as it's hot, I think like once I remove let me show you something. Anyway, so this is the micellar. This is the second bottle, so you can imagine I've been using this a lot. So this is just one wipe. When you take a cotton swab and you just put a bit, and you, even the eyes, the mouth, remove the lipstick, and sometimes you used to struggle. So the following day you have like, chapped lips. Too, I have been loving so much. And I'm going to get also the toner, but currently I am using this toner, also by Garnier Skin Active. This is a toner that I've been using. It's almost done, so once this is done, I'm going to get one of this. The bio is just good. Now, there are basic products that you need to get for your skincare, like face wash. You can have any depending with your skin type. It's very important to know your skin type. So yeah, a toner, very important also. And now let's talk about the serums. So right now I'm using this jelly serum. I like to use this jelly serum during the summertime, because then it's not like super dense, it's light. And then I have this argan oil, which I'm using now only in the night. And then I have this vitamin C serum, which also use in the night, to have that glow. So that, but then you don't have to have really lots of products. Whatever works for you, for your skin type, use that. Like repeat, because it works well for you. People usually think, like, when someone is talking about, I use all these kind of products, you need to go to the shop and spend an arm and a leg to buy all those products. No. If Garnier works for you and that one line, use that, and you don't have to use other products. What I used to do, what I can advise is make sure whatever you're using, if it works well for you, use that. And then when, depending with where you live, which month to switch. So when it's cold, like for myself, my experience is when it's cold, I tend to have like super dry skin. So I go in with products that are more dense, like this Florence Organics, which I bought this on Amazon. I have a video about it. I'm going to leave the link down below. And also the oils. This is the time when it's cold, you can go in with the oils a lot. I have a lot of videos about skincare, you guys, so please go ahead and check them out. And then another thing you need is an exfoliator. I'm using this from Himalaya, and this exfoliator is super good. If you don't want to you know, make it yourself, like do it yourself at home, you can buy this, which you can exfoliate maybe once or twice in a week. Once is okay if you're really, really super busy person. And these products don't have to be over and above. You see, there are a lot of brands like Garnier, like this other one, sorry, Himalaya, which have really good prices. And you don't have to buy Cliniques just because someone told you that Clinique works for them. There are also other brands that are affordable. But also, if you can afford Cliniques, why not? Buy that. If it works for you and for your skin type, good. But you need those few products at least, if you don't want to be, you know, like extra. That's good for you for the beginning. Another thing for self-care I used to say, especially for ladies, is make sure you scrub your body. You know, like there are those places where you can scrub once in a week, and so that your skin is smooth all the way. We tend to only, you know, most, me included, back in the day, I used to like focus only here, you know, and think like, the other body is mostly covered. Well, why should I really worry so much? But it's important to have a good scrub. I have this vitamin C scrub that I use, and it's really good for my skin. Let me tell you, once I do once in a week long shower, I'm telling you, it's always like, you know, baby skin. So like this, let me show you guys up close. So the more you continue to scrub, the more you can't see that whitish thing. So, and then you see it has like really small particles, so it's not going to, like, you know, damage your skin or something. So boom, done. So you need to find something that works for you, and again, depends on the budget and everything, but just taking care of your body is very important. Another thing, let's go to the feet. You need to make sure that your feet are not scratching the bed sheets. Yes, you need to make sure that you can soak your feet in water, put some bicarbonate of soda, and soak them there, let them be a bit soft. Take the thing, scrub your feet, make sure that your heels are smooth. I know it's not like, but make sure, if you can go to the salon, why not do it? But I'm talking about those of us who do it mostly at home, at least, you know, once in a while. Do that. Do your lip scrub, you know, sugar, oil, coconut oil, scrub, or olive oil. Scrub your lips. Make sure you have smooth, juicy lips. When you apply your lipstick or your lip gloss, especially now that it's summer, you need a good canvas. From that, you get yourself a good shower gel. They are a lot in the market, a lot, especially when it's a bit warm. Something that can just make you feel fresh and, you know, all that. So get yourself a good shower gel that you can, or a good, you know, bathing shampoo. That really makes you to, you know, when you smell good, you feel good, right? Let's not lie. And then get yourself, if you're like me, I like body oils, especially now that it's hot. You don't want to go there with a lot of lotion and you sweat and all that. I like a good oil, body oil. This is really good. It's kind of an aromatic oil. Very, very good for the body. Now, get yourself that, or get yourself a good lotion if you're a lotion person. I like lotions when it's like I need more hydration during the, or I can mix both. You see, whatever works for you, do that. Obviously, if you can afford, and if you can afford a designer, why not buy one? I mean, you're treating yourself, right? So my favorite is Gabrielle Chanel. This one is finished, but I really like a good, it's something, it's just something. I really like a good perfume that can make me feel and, you know, smell good, you know. Now, here's the secret. If you want something that is not over and above, there are options out there in the market. Zara has some really good perfumes that are always not very expensive, you know, from ranges from $20 and, you know, that's around $20-$25, and that's a really good option. And another thing, if you're a person who is always out and about and you need something that can last you longer, let me give you my secret. Men's perfume. So I bought this for my husband for his, I think, what, it was on Valentine's. Yes. Then, but the smell, oh my goodness. This is Philip Plain and this is No Limit. Very, very good perfume. I had to go back and buy mine from Sephora, guys. It's just that I don't like mixing, but it smells and stays. The longevity of this perfume, it's really, really good. So if you're a person who sweats a lot, this buying a men's perfume can really help. And let me tell you something. If you want to try a perfume, you don't have to necessarily go and buy it at first. To get to know if you like it, you can go to Sephora and they give this, you know, small mini perfumes. Like last time I picked the Allure. The lady gave me the Prada, and also the other one was the Tom Ford. I also like Tom Ford because my husband uses also the Tom Ford, and once in a while I would steal, and you know, but the men's perfumes really last longer than the ladies' perfumes. But yeah, so whatever works for you, but just get yourself something that make you feel good. I use the Bath and Body Works sprays, and they make everything, you know, smells so good. I will tell you, my favorite from Bath and Body Works is Sweet Pea and Japanese Cherry. Love that. So those are things that I think really make someone to, you know, boost your mood, boost your self-confidence, your self-esteem and all. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and also make sure that you take care of yourself more. Make sure that you have time for yourself. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was like self-care slash confidence slash just taking care of yourself inside and outside, body, mind and soul. I'll see you guys in my next one. Stay safe, stay blessed. Love you.